Well, I know we've always felt very close to Dad, and I think for him the family has always come before politics. I know before he decided to run for the presidency, he talked all about it with us. He wanted to be sure that we didn't think it would hurt our lives. I don't think it was until he was pretty confident that it wasn't going to damage our lives that he decided to run for the presidency. Do you think?
I agree with you, Adlai. One thing that never fails to amaze me is Dad's incredible energy. He simply never tires out. I've just completed 2 years in the Army, but traveling with Dad still wears me out. On one matter, though, I think I can speak for each member of the family, and that is that if Dad makes half as good a president as he does a father, he'll be the best president this country has ever had.
When Dad does become president, I think he'll probably be one of the most athletic presidents he's ever had. He loves to play tennis and plays a very good game. As a matter of fact, none of us have ever beaten him. He also loves other sports, like
I say trust the people. Trust their good sense, their decency, their fortitude, their faith. Trust them with the great decisions. I say it is time to take this government away from men who only know how to count and to turn it back to men and women who care.